I think life would probably be easier for people if they would embrace uncertainty more. Now, I believe that the fear of uncertainty is one of the main reasons why people follow religion, why people follow crowds, really why people follow a leader of some kind, why people look for a savior. I believe the fear of uncertainty is why people move in that type of way. And I'm gonna be real. I believe that no one has all of the answers to life. I'm talking about the who, what, when, where, and why we're here. I don't believe that someone has all the answers. The answers are out there, but it's going to take you as an individual to search for those answers. Stop waiting on a savior or some leader to give you the answers. And even if this leader or this savior falls out the sky and gives you the answers, they could give you all the answers that you want. You still have to take it and apply it. You as an individual still have to take those answers to whatever your problem or problems might be and apply. So it's still on you as an individual. Now, I'm not saying that leadership is bad. There's nothing wrong with leadership. We all need a leader at some point in time in our lives. And they could come in many shapes and forms and fashions. That's cool. But when that leader passes the baton, we have to take it and run with it. We can't expect some almighty savior to come from out of the sky and save the day. No one's coming to swoop in to save the day. The only person saving the day is you. You can save the day. We have to stop fearing uncertainty, because in that fear of uncertainty, we just run to the person who seems like they know what they're talking about. And then we think that person or persons has all of the answers. I think one of the problems with the fear of uncertainty and running to a quote unquote leader or a savior because of that uncertainty and trying to get answers, oftentimes people want to run to a source. A lot of times that source can be a narcissistic person or persons who is evil and able to take advantage of people's ignorance, people's capacity for being misinformed. That so-called leader of the pack or savior of some kind, that source that might be narcissistic and evil, that is most likely a little bit more intelligent and more ahead of the curve than the people that's listening to them. They can take advantage of your ignorance. We live in a world that is full of information. And within all that information, because it's a ton of information going on. We got the internet, the information highway. We got libraries full of books, bookstores, just books everywhere. We're just surrounded and bombarded with information. You got information coming out of the TV, information coming out of the radio. You got your smartphone that has the internet on it with all that information. So we're just getting smacked the fuck up with all this information just coming at us all the time, just overwhelming all this information. With all that, we got misinformation and disinformation all in the mix. And we got a ton of it. A ton of misinformation and a ton of disinformation. It could be either or both, but it's all in the mix. It's all in the matrix. So people have to navigate. We got to move through all of that. We got to bob and weave and navigate and move all around and toss and turn and just to find the right information, whatever that might be. And I understand it's overwhelming. It's a lot. So from that standpoint, I can see why a lot of people just don't even want to bother. It's easier to just listen to somebody give you the information instead of you actually going out on your own to find the information. It's just easier to take it from somebody that you like, somebody that you love, somebody that you admire. It's easier to just take it from them. But I say with all that information, all that misinformation, all that disinformation going around, people are better off drawing their own conclusion instead of blindly following. So in other words, people are better off doing the research and trying to find the right information on their own.